So good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Mindset Monday. I am Kenesha Berry. I am a mindset coach that helps female entrepreneurs gain the courage they need to increase their income. Listen, I understand that typically the only thing that's standing in our way is the way we're thinking. And therefore, I have put together an amazing program that helps women break free from those limited thoughts. So this morning, Monday morning, is my time when I come on and just share a couple of tips to help you live your most successful life. And so this morning, I just want to give you three things that's stopping you from starting. Like, how many times have you decided or thought about starting a business, or starting a new program, or there's something you want to do and you just get in your own way? It's never anything outside of us. It's always our internal thinking that is slowing us down. So one of the things that really stop most of us from getting started is that notion of that it has to be perfect. We will not show up in this world because we think that there is some level of perfection that we have to meet, what people are going to say if it's not done exactly right. Well, I want to let you know that that is an illusion. Perfection is an illusion. It does not exist. What you can learn to do is be masterful. Learn to master your craft. Whatever your craft is, whatever it is that you do it well. But here's the thing. You're never going to become better at doing something until you show up doing it. So stop waiting for it to be right. Stop waiting for it to be perfect. Stop waiting for all of your ducks to be in a row. Get out there, get started, get moving, get doing, and then you will learn the things you need to do to make it better. Again, it's not about perfection, it's about mastery, and mastery takes time. Allow yourself time. But here's the wonderful thing about like life, and particularly if you're a female entrepreneur, all you need to do is to be one step above your customer. Like, you don't have to have it all mastered. You don't have to know every detail of the thing that your customer needs. You just need to know the one or two steps ahead of them, because they will be more than happy to pay you to help them get to just right where you are. So you can do that. So let that go. Let the idea that it has to be perfect. Let that thought, it's just a thought, let it go and get to moving. The second thing that I find that really traps a lot of people from just getting started is self-doubt in their abilities. Like, I meet amazing women all the time who are experts in their industry. They've done amazing things for organizations and companies. Companies are paying them well to do phenomenal things. However, when they think about doing that for themselves, they downplay it. When they think about writing grants for themselves, or like to help other people start business, or they think about using their gifts and talents to coach someone, or um, they're phenomenal on their jobs. It's like maybe a producer, or I used to work in television. So a lot of my references come from that, where I would meet these women who were executive producers on the job. But then when they think about cultivating these skills and talents into something they can do themselves, they don't think of themselves as great writers. I want you to recognize your own abilities. And one way to do that is, I want you to take time and write a list of your accomplishments. Listen, guys, I years ago, I won an Emmy for in graphic design for a commercial that I helped produce at the television station. Now, mind you, here I was, an Emmy award winning graphic designer, thinking that I wasn't a good designer. You see how the two things don't align. But many times we'll do that. We won't start something because the way we perceive ourselves, the way we downplay the things that most people think are awesome and amazing about us. So I need you to get in the place where you can start writing down those things that you have accomplished. Hang it somewhere, put it on your mirror, put it where in your bathroom, put it by your door, so that you can be reminded of who you are and what you're really capable of, so that you have the courage to show up. Remember that courage is not that I feel confident. Courage is I feel afraid, but I'm going to do it anyway. And the more you do it, then the more confidence will come. And so that will begin to validate for you how great you are, how skilled you are at doing the thing that everybody else can see how great you are in doing it. And it's this time, 2024 is that year, is that time to show up phenomenally you. And if you are ready to start that business and be the entrepreneur in charge for your gifts and talents, now is the time. We're no longer putting off life. We're no longer waiting. What are we waiting for? Time is precious, so I want to see you get started. And the last thing that many people do, particularly female entrepreneurs or those aspiring to be a female entrepreneur, is we get in our own way because we're so worried about what other people are going to think. And I get it. In a day like in a society like today with social media, where people get online, like, everybody's talking about Cat Williams. Cat Williams blast all these comedians. But I want you to think about it. None of those people, none of their checks are affected because of what Cat Williams said. Like, Kevin Hart is still Kevin Hart, whether you like him or love him or don't. Steve Harvey is still Steve Harvey, whether you like him, love him or don't. That's not the point. And maybe they have character flaws that will cause people to like them, not like them, but they're still bosses. They're still showing up for themselves. And so they're going to always be naysayers. There are going to be people who hate on you, and that is okay. But you have to decide for yourself, am I going to listen to what people say about me, or am I going to show up my best self? Am I going to master my craft? Am I going to celebrate what I know that I already know how to do, and then use those gifts and talents and those skills to help other people grow in their business? Remember, a business is just that you're a solution to someone's problem. So I want to know from you, what do you do so great that people will pay you for? What are you the solution to? And you may be like making this bigger than it has to be. My mom oftentimes is the solution to other people's problems with cooking. Like, people pay my mom to bake cakes and to prepare their Thanksgiving dinner or to come and cater. That they see it as a problem, as I don't want to prepare this food. I don't want to cook, or maybe I'm not a good cook. I'm going to hire Miss Shirley to cook my food for me. That has become her business. That's something she's done for years. So I want you to start thinking in terms of, like, what am I the solution to? So I have literally been able to help women from around the world gain the confidence, shift the way they're thinking, shift their mindset so they can start the business. And recently, one of my clients, she's already in business, but she just wasn't producing the results that she wanted. She is in real estate. She's doing all of the real estate courses. The real estate classes offer her all of these things to do, but her mindset was one that she would get in her own way. And this week, last week, actually, when I talked with her, she was so excited because she booked a new client. Guess why? Because she got out of her own way, because we put together a mental strategy where she was going to go out and collect no's, but in just showing up and being willing to show up and do something that made her uncomfortable, because courage is doing it, feeling uncomfortable, courage is doing it afraid. Because she showed up, she landed a client. So now she's in the process of selling a new home. Guys, it's phenomenal when you learn to get out of your own way. It's phenomenal when you learn to shift your own mindset and show up who you were meant to be, so that you can start start your business, writing the books, coaching, consulting. You have gifts and talents inside of you that other people need. And I want you to show up your best self in 2024. So right now, I want you to go to my website, verythoughtfullife.com, and join my free masterclass. It's happening Wednesday night, January, I think it's the 17th. But go to my website to know for sure. I'm telling you, I'm horrible with dates. But I want to help you break free from the limited way you're thinking that's stopping you from being the woman that you want to be, or that's limiting the income you're making because you won't show up for yourself. I also am offering a retreat that's happening the first weekend in March. I want you to join that. Go to my website again, verythoughtfullife.com, and learn about the retreat, because right now that retreat is 25% off. It's the best price ever. And all you need to do to secure your spot is to put down a deposit. So go to my website and do that. I can't wait to see you become the phenomenal woman that you've been created to be in 2024. It is time out for putting yourself on hold. It is time out for missing out on the life that you really want, when the only thing that's holding you back is you. It's not the world. It's not the missed opportunities. It's not people mistreating you. It's the way you're thinking. Let me help you break free from that. So join me on my free masterclass, or you can right now today. If you can't wait, you can book a free call with me. Again, at my website, verythoughtfullife.com. I can't wait to hear from you. Thanks. Have an amazing day. Talk to you soon. Do me a favor, share, like, and subscribe to my content. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.